Hi, this is Heidi from StoneGnome.com. I have a twisted stitch pattern here where I have used two colors. You pull out loops using one color and do return passes, back motions with the other color. If you know how to do Tunisian in rounds, it's very easy to do. If you want to do this in rows as I have here, it's possible, but it does require you to use a special technique. The trick is to be able to crochet while looking at the back of your work. You kind of turn your work upside down so you can see what you are doing. It does take some practice to get your mind right about doing the stitches like this. It helps if you practice the twisted stitch pattern a lot first, just using one color. So we will start with a row of chains, and I'm using a no knot method here. You can look it up at my blog. I'll just do chains, like that. Now we got a nice row of chains, and we're going to hook into the back of the chains here, the back bump. We are now going to add the second color, so I'll drop my working yarn, trying to find another color here. Here it is, and I'm just going to pull it through like that. We're going to do the foundation row here where we hook into the back bumps, yarn over and pull through, and again all the way down. And when you reach the last open chain I have here, I try to find the place that matches most what I do with the other chains. So I pretend this is the back bump. Now we're going to do the back motion, the return pass, and we're going to do that with the white yarn. So I'll turn my work around, slide it all the way like that, all the way here, and then turn it around. And now I'll do the white yarn here. And do yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and again all the way down. Now we have our foundation row, and the first row of this stitch pattern with two colors is a little bit difficult to see, but if you think it's too difficult, then make some regular rows first with just one color, and then try to attach your second color so you can see, then you can better see the stitches, because you're going to work on the back of our project here. So first I'm going to take my white working yarn, I'm moving it forward all the way around here, and I'm going to lift up my new working yarn, the red color, like that. This creates a pretty fine, pretty okay edge when you do the color change like this. So I'm going to turn my work around so I can see the stitches on the back here. And the stitch pattern goes a simple stitch and a twisted simple stitch. So the first one here I'm doing is a simple stitch. I insert my hook, I yarn over, and I pull through out on the back of the work like this. Now I'm going to do the twisted version, and here I'm going to hook into this stitch, this loop, like that, turning the hook towards me and the work here, yarn over and pull through on the back of my work. I'll do it again. Simple stitch first, hook in, yarn over, pulling out on the back of my work. And the twisted version, using the lip, turning the hook towards me and the work here, yarn over and pull through. Once more, simple stitch, hooking into this loop here, yarn over and pulling through on the back of my work. Twisted stitch, yarn over here and pull through. Simple stitch, yarn over like this, and the twisted stitch. And of course I wouldn't drop my working yarn all the time if I was just doing this to do the stitches, but now I'm going to show you so it's easier for you to see. Now I'm going to find the edge. I always like to turn it around, have a look at my stitches, and I like a solution where I insert the hook behind 2 stitches here, yarn over and pull through like that. Let's move the work to the other end here, turn it around and do the back motion. 1, 2 and all the way through. Now you can actually see that the pattern starts to show. The foundation row is showing the pattern here. So now the work is turned in a way that is easier to work with. I'll turn my white color to the right, picking up the red. I'm doing here, I need to do a twisted stitch first. So and simple stitch, the corner here, finding 2 loops, if I can, like that, here. Now turning the work again, and doing the back motion, the return pass. Pulling my working yarn to the right here and lifting up, picking up the red one like this. Now it's already a little bit easier to work on the back of your work here because you have the first row, so it's easier to see what you're actually doing. So I'll start with a simple stitch here, do a yarn over, pull through on the back of my work, like that. Doing the twisted stitch, hook into the stitch, turning the hook towards me and the work here, and yarn over and pull through on the back of my work. Let's do it again. Simple stitch, insert the hook, yarn over and pull through on the back side of your work, and the twisted. So the hard part here is to remember what stitch to actually make, but as soon as you get the hang of this, it will be easy for you to look at the previous rows, and then you will know what stitch you are about to do right now. Finding the edge here, just so I can show you what it looks like on the other side, like that. So here it is, a two-colored pattern with the twisted stitch and the simple stitch, and working in rows. Drop me a note below if you have any questions or comments. I would love to hear how this worked out for you. And feel free to subscribe here at YouTube or to visit my blog at StoneGnome.com. Thank you very much for watching.